Hi everybody and welcome to Wendy's Creative Corner, and today I will be doing a 12 by 12 scrapbook layout for you. And today is challenge number 16 over at Celebrate the Occasions. And the design team was responsible to create a project with the theme of School's Out, and the obligation was that we had to include an apple. So I am going to start off with a 12 by 12 pattern paper from We Are Memories Memory Keepers, and this is the Grandma's Kitchen collection. I'm then going to adhere a 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock, Stampin' Up! Cardstock that I've gone ahead and inked around all the edges with my color box chalk ink. And I've also, if you can see, I've gone ahead and used the spiral border punch on one side of my cardstock. So I'll just go ahead and adhere that with my ATG. Next, I'm going to add my photo. And this mat that I have my photo on, and this is a picture of my oldest son, his first year of high school, their school pictures. So I've gone ahead and matted this onto a black mat that measures 7 1/4 by 5 1/4. And I'll go ahead and adhere that down. And I've also gone ahead and distressed the edges along my black mat using my Zutter Distress It All. It's my new tool, and I have to say that I am enjoying it. So I'll just go ahead and adhere that down to my page. And then I've added, again, this is on a black mat, and it measures 3.5 by 2.5. I'm sorry, 4 by 1 3/4. And I'm not sure if you guys can see the saying there, but this is from the DCWV Boys Sticker Collection, and it says, "A boy's will is the wind's will, and the thoughts of youth are long, long thoughts." So I'm going to go ahead and adhere that down. And again, I've also distressed the edges of this saying as well. And I should have actually put my picture down a little further. I don't know if I'll be able to lift that up. Just so I can get a fairly even distance between the top and the bottom of my cardstock. There we go. And then what I've gone ahead and done is I've cut out of the Hello Kitty Cricut cartridge the school books, and I've cut those out at 4 inches. I'll go ahead and adhere those. And these cuts were quite easy to layer. And I'll just adhere that down right here. And then I went and cut out the pencil at 4 inches from the Simply Charmed cartridge, and I'm going to adhere that with some pot dots. And I'm going to adhere that somewhere around there. Next, I have another black mat here, and this black mat measures 3.5 by 2.5, and I'm going to adhere that down right there. And I've also de-stressed the edges with these that are on this mat. And then I'm going to mat that in a red mat, and I've again distressed the edges using the Zetter, and I've also gone ahead and inked the edges around this red mat, and it measures 2.25 by 2 3/4. And I'm going to adhere that right in the center. Next, I've gone ahead and cut out from the Plantin School Book cartridge the year 2008. As I said earlier, this was the year that my son had these school pictures done. And I cut these out at 1.47 inches, and I cut those out on my gypsy, and I've already ran them through my Xyron machine just to make it a little easier to adhere, and it's also repositionable. So it's nice when you're not happy where something is, you can lift up without ruining your paper, whether it be cardstock or pattern paper. And those obviously are going to have to overlap, which is fine. There we go. And then I've gone ahead and cut out from, again, Plantin School Book at 2.06 on my gypsy, and I've welded the A and the plus sign together, and I'm not sure if you can see that, but I've glimmer misted the letter A using mustard seed, and again I ran that through my Xyron, and I'm going to attach that right here in the center. And last but not least, I'm going to add my title, and the title says Outstanding Student, and that was cut from Plantin School Book as well. And I ran this through the Xyron as well. And I'm just going to adhere that to my letter. And this was cut at 8.76 inches out of my gypsy. So there you have it, a quick, simple, and easy 12 by 12 layout. of my son's school picture. Until next time, toodles!